Hello students, and welcome to our brief video on the topic of APA style basics. In the next 5 minutes, we hope you will have a better understanding of what APA is, why we ask you to use it, and where you can go if you have further questions about it. So what is APA? APA stands for American Psychological Association. It's basically a writing format for academic research papers. It shows you how to cite info that you've gathered from your sources. Your instructor will probably require that your sources be either books or articles retrieved from our library databases, although from time to time you might also use other source formats as well. APA also provides clear rules about how to align text on your paper. For example, rules such as only using 12-point Times New Roman font and making sure that you have 1-inch margins on both sides of your paper. Some students ask, why do you require us to follow APA style in the first place? I mean, wouldn't it be sufficient if I just copied and pasted the web address from a website? Aren't these rules just arbitrary and annoying more than anything else? And my answer to that would be, there are 3 good reasons why APA is required at your institution. First, your instructor needs to see where you've learned the information you're writing about in your paper. Your citations and your references will be structured in such a way that he or she can get a clear picture of how you went about your research at the library, and that's important. Secondly, following APA rules ensures that your paper will be of professional caliber. Third, even though some of the APA rules might seem baseless, by learning how to follow them, you will improve your organizational and critical thinking skills. Now, the good news is that learning APA does not need to be an arduous task. You will find as you progress through your courses that APA style starts to come naturally to you, because much of it is based around a set of constant points that won't usually vary too much. So there are 4 main parts of an APA paper: a title page, an abstract, the main body of your text, and finally, your list of references. Now, your title page is pretty simple. That just consists of the title of your paper, your name, the name of your institution, and also a running head and page number. Now, from pages 2 throughout the end of your paper, the header and the page number will remain the same, and the only difference on the first page is that it says running head with a colon in front of it. You can ask your librarians for assistance with inserting the header and page number. Next is your abstract. This is just a 1-paragraph summary of your topic, your methods, and any conclusions you may have drawn from the evidence you found in your sources. This abstract just gives your reader a brief initial overview of what your paper is about. Third is the main body of your paper, and this will comprise the lion's share of your assignment. Your goal is to take the info you found at the library and to weave it into your own thoughts and words. Think of it like cooking a meal with several ingredients. A good cook doesn't just buy raw, uncooked ingredients and then throw them on a plate for somebody to eat for dinner. Rather, the ingredients are prepared so that the finished meal is something of the cook's own creation, a transformed, wholly new product made from a set of starting points. And that's what your writing process will be like. You take raw information and come up with your own point of view and your own line of reasoning on it. The other method of just throwing stuff onto a plate and calling it your own would equate to plagiarism, and that's the use of others' thoughts and research as your own. Ensure that the main body of your paper features intro and conclusion paragraphs as well as in-text citations. In-text citations are very important. They're sort of like small references that tell your reader exactly where you got a specific fact or idea from. And finally, fourth, you'll list your full references for each source that you consulted. Formatting your references page is often one of the areas of APA that students tend to get frustrated with because at first it is a little bit confusing. But your librarians will have plenty of resources that should make this task much easier, so just let us know. So that's APA style in a nutshell. As you learn how to format your assignments, remember that there are people on campus who can answer any further questions that you have. The first place you should probably go is your campus library. We will offer instructional documents, sample sheets, handouts, and personalized assistance so that APA starts to make more sense. And like I said, once you've got it down, you'll find that doing it again in the future becomes much easier. So we hope you found this video informative. Thanks for watching.